Today, I want to share with you why I believe in God. What's going on? This is AlTone, and like I said, I want to share with you today why I believe in God. And hopefully, if you are trying to define that for yourself, maybe this will help you be able to share why you believe with others. So I'm just going to be straightforward and honest with you from the beginning. In order to believe in God, it requires a little bit of faith. We have scientists and historians all trying to prove or disprove the existence of our Creator, God. And there is no way, shape, or form that we can possibly have enough understanding of what is taking place in this world, because we are still, as scientifically advanced as we are, primitive beings. And so we have to rely on our faith in God and our relationship with Him to solidify that we do see, so that we may have faith in Him and believe in Him. So I've been many places in this world through my time in the military and traveling on my own. I've seen different cultures and I've been exposed to many different beliefs. But as I have examined the many different beliefs and gotten at least somewhat of an understanding of what it is that these different cultures' religious practices, the only one that has ever sat with me and truly spoke to me is the God of the Bible, in which I read and was raised on. Now, you can go down that scientific road, and I feel like it's an absolute insult to try to limit God to our scientific research and understanding. Again, because we are not as intelligent as we think we are. And I'll give you the perfect example of that. When I was younger, I owned a fish tank. I actually had a fish tank with some somewhat exotic fish in there. If you've owned a fish tank with somewhat tropical or exotic fish, or even a saltwater tank, you know that it takes so much to be able to create that small ecosystem that will allow those fish to thrive and survive. If there's anything that is off, the temperature, the pH balance of the water, if the tank is not cleaned properly on a regular basis, those fish will not survive. You have to be very careful in how you balance things out as you care for this fish tank. And some people do not know how to do that, so much so that they can afford to actually pay someone to come in and care for their fish for them. I could not afford to do that. So unfortunately, I lost most of my fish because I had difficulty getting those things perfect. If you think about the fact that this world is essentially a giant fishbowl, it's an ecosystem that God created with thousands of different species, not just one or two like my previous fish tank, which I could not seem to keep together. And somehow all of the small individual ecosystems are not only maintained, but they also feed on each other in order to allow each of those ecosystems to actually come together and work for the benefit of the beings, animal and human, that are in those specific areas. Now, humans are very, very robust. We can handle a lot of situations, and we also have a tendency to change our environment so that we are able to survive. But at the same point, that ecosystem that God created, I believe the one that hinders that ecosystem more than any other being are human beings, because we don't have the fullness of understanding in order to be able to thrive, build upon this ecosystem, and maintain it. So there has to be a divine being. There is absolutely no way that any of these things could have happened by chance. And as I've grown, especially up to my current age, my entire life I'd been seeking after our Creator. I wanted to have a relationship with Him so I could understand my own personal purpose. And again, the God of our Bible, Yahweh, as He shared His name with Moses, is the only one who has truly spoken to my heart. And through my life, I've been able to see the direction that He's placed in my life and allowed me to continue to exist and be where I am right now here today. So that's a very loose definition or explanation as to why I believe in God. But as this month and the year goes on, I want to be able to solidify that in a short statement that would at least start those conversations so that I could then go a little bit deeper and help explain He is our Creator and He wants to have a relationship with us. So I truly hope this helped you in some way. And I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts and why it is you believe in God. And with that, I've also created a Facebook page and group called Bearing His Name, where we can continue the conversation that we start here. So make sure you check down in the description below and leave any comments that you have. Really, truly appreciate you stopping by. And I look forward to spending more time with you throughout the year. Take care, and I'll talk to you again very soon.